Barcelona's Robert Lewandowski joining us now on SportsCenter. And Robert, why don't we start with the road ahead here, the Champions League quarterfinal draw. What was your reaction when you learned that PSG would be your opponent?
Oh, of course, the first reaction was like that we have very tough appointment, but it's Champions League. And now you cannot think that one of two games will be easy for us because every teams are very dangerous, very with the amazing quality and performance. But in the end, more important is how we're gonna play, what we're gonna play, and of course we are ready for this. And for me, it's like enjoy every game Champions League. I know what does it mean to play for this Champions League, and I know what does it mean to win the games. And I hope so that we gonna play very well from the first minute, and in the end, we beat them, and we're gonna play in the semi-final.
It kind of brings a little bit of a smile here in studio to hear you say that you enjoy playing at this stage, because the numbers would certainly back that up. 13 goals and 6 assists in your last 13 knockout round games at the Champions League stage. What is it about this point of the competition, this level of competition, that brings out your best?
If you're playing Champions League, you have to always show your best performance, best skills. It doesn't matter against who you are playing. This Champions League, if you want to show that you deserve to play in the next round, for example, you have to be ready for every minute, for every situation, for every opportunity that you got. And of course, we have the respect because we're playing against PSG. They have amazing players with ex-coach from FC Barcelona. Also, he's a very, very good coach, and you know that how tough it's gonna be for us. But how I say that this is Champions League. Everything is possible. One game can change everything, and we have to be ready for this.
It's been nearly 10 years since Barca last won the Champions League. What has to be different for this squad to put an end to that drought?
Oh, you cannot compare, like in the football, the squad from, for example, 10 years and now, because in football, 1 year can change a lot. And I'm pretty sure that for FC Barcelona, it's a long time since that we are playing in the final the last time. But it doesn't matter. We have to be focused what we have, what kind of players we have, show our best performance, show our best skills, and dreaming and thinking that we can play first in the semi-final, and then what's going on, then we can see. But in the end, we are FC Barcelona, and we know it doesn't mean for the fans to play in Champions League, to play in this kind of stage. And we have also a lot of young players, so for them it's like something new experience to play in the quarterfinals of Champions League. But in the end, we know that all together, if we're going in the same way, we can, in the end, win this kind of games.
You speak to the significance of some of the younger players, and you're 35 years old, the oldest player on the club, a club that features teenagers. 16 years old, Lamine Yamal comes to mind. How would you describe the importance of some of the younger players to the club's overall success?
Of course, I know that what does it mean for the young players to play in the Champions League from the side of emotion, for example, for the experience. They have amazing quality. They improve a lot of things in this season. But of course, in the end of the to playing Champions League, sometimes the experience, like to playing more easy for the team, it means even better. And I know I tell the guys before the last games in Champions League against Napoli, I say, guys, in Champions League sometimes you have more space. You have to use it. You have to know it where you can, and when you can put the ball in the free space. Because sometimes when we're playing La Liga, we don't have so many space on the pitch. But in the Champions League, of course, you have more tough opponent on the pitch. But sometimes you have more space, but you have to use it. And in the end. That how we're gonna play, how we're changing now still during this season. It's like that we are improve, and we growing up as well. Of course, I need the young players need support, but also even that I am 35 years, I am experienced players. Also, I need sometimes the support. I need also the service. Also for me, it's important because for the striker to be always ready for the ball, to in the ball. Also, it means how many passes, how many cross I got. But in the end, if we are going together in the same way, we can achieve a lot.
I'm struck by the lifetimes that you've lived as a footballer And if you now at 35 could go back and talk to yourself at Lamin's age, at 16, what would 35-year-old Robert tell 16-year-old Robert about his football journey?
Oh, I always try to tell them that sometimes simple things means that you can playing better football, more effective. Playing easier it means playing more effective, and it's not easy to find the best solution and find a way how to play like that. Because in the end, of course, if you're playing for the eyes, that looks amazing, looks brilliant, but in the end, is doesn't concede even in the score on the goal or scoring the goal. It's been sometimes sometimes miss, and in the football, is in the end. How many more goals you score than your opponent, and in the end, I know that sometimes it's difficult to explain this in some words. But playing easier, it means sometimes playing faster and more effective.
Okay, faster and more effective football, and then you're going to do it under a new manager next season, because back in January, Xavi Hernandez announcing unexpectedly that he'll leave the club at the end of the season. So how has that decision affected this club?
Oh, that first time we heard that Xavi leaving the club at the season was very tough for us. But we know that for him it's very important to be the fair with the fans, with the players, and with the club. And from the emotional side, for him that was like the pressure also very high. And I know what does it mean for him, this club. What does it mean for him? Everything what's going on around this club. And I have to say that now in the dressing locker room, we don't talk about what's happened after the season, which coach is coming to us, because we are 100% focused playing with Xavi the end of the season, and what we're gonna do, what we're gonna win, and this is for us the most important things now in our head.
Well, speaking of futures, you said in a recent interview that you will stay at Barca next season. How did you arrive at that decision for yourself?
Yeah, because physically, in this year I'm feeling very well. I know that still it's like if I compare myself now and years ago, that I am still on this level, that I can be, I can be on the high level physically. And if I'm feeling very well. That the rest things is like they are coming, because I see how we train during this the training session, that I still feel that I am in the high level, and this means for me like, okay, now I have to be focused. Not if I physically feel very well, I have to be focused on the different things, and in the end of the day, and it's just the numbers. Even that I have 35 years, I feel that I have like physically maybe 28, 30 years. It's mean that the way is still in front of me.
Yeah, no, that's the mindset. In Barcelona, as for I would say the opponent more presently in your windshield of your vehicle here, Barcelona has to deal with Atletico in the La Liga table. The match is very much on the horizon. You're third on the table, they're fourth on the table. How would you characterize the importance of this match?
Yeah, for us, of course, after the Champions League that we beat Napoli, that now we're going to Madrid to play against Atletico, and I think for the even next weeks for the self-confidence is also a very important games to show our best performance, to show from the first minute that we want to win there. Of course, we know that is very tough games, the very tough appointment. In this stadium, they are very dangerous. Also, they won the last game Champions League against Inter Milan after 120 minutes, after extra time, or even in penalty. But in the end of the day, we have to be focused of our performance. If we're gonna play how we want to play, and we have this game under control, the rest, I think that we have enough quality in the team to win this game.
Robert Lewandowski, we'll see you and Barca against PSG in the Champions League, and obviously against Atletico as well in La Liga play. Best of luck, best of health, and best of form moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much.